Okay, here we are. Yeah, we're the Beard Bros, but this is something different.
Oh,
right?
yes.
My name's Brett. That's Alex over there.
Hi, way over here.
Ted is still our operator.
I'm still getting you in the zone you need to be.
Does this make me tank? Or am I Dojo?
No, he's tank. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because
No, you're in the Matrix with me.
Okay, all right.
But we have another runner with us, right?
All right.
We have a special guest for not just this episode, but this series.
I'm a ghost.
Honestly, the star of the series is PokeKellz. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited. Well, thank you for being here in my house.
I know, right?
In my home.
No, thank you for opening.
Thank you for coming into my house, and thank you for inviting me into your dojo.
Right.
My house, your dojo.
It is, yeah. It's our dojo, folks.
Mojo Dojo.
It's the Beard Bros presents the dojo.
Yojo.
I hope you all like Street Fighter because you're gonna get some of it.
Woo!
Did you just name the show just now? Or was it always going to be the Dojo?
Have we not talked about it?
No.
You said Super Brojo at one time.
Oh! Super Brojo is so funny.
That got 2 positive responses.
Oh no, it wasn't positive.
Oh, yours
It was more like a.
Oh.
It's more like if I just saw like something like a UFO. I'd be like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. We made the same sound, but we had different. Because I was like, wow.
Beard.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Or Beard Brojo
know?
or something
I
like
don't
that.
dislike it.
Beard
Yeah.
Brojo?
Beard Brojo?
I wanna
Some of
say
you have
that
been in the
more.
dojo before. Some of you have not. But yeah, we hope you like Street Fighter, and because like some people have been wanting like a Street Fighter series, especially with this new game, Street Fighter 6. A lot of people like it. I fucking love it. And we're gonna be learning it together. And we're gonna be learning it from a very unique perspective. It's basically from your perspective, Kellie.
Yeah.
As someone who, as I understand it, please correct me if I'm wrong, someone who's not dabbled very much in fighting games, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Can you please explain to the audience your previous fighting game experience?
Okay, yeah. I don't like them.
Speak on it!
I don't like them very much because it's such a complicated question, actually.
Okay, yeah, give it in like the simple bullet points why you don't like them.
Okay, so number 1,
Alex always beats my ass.
okay, I wasn't gonna say I wasn't gonna say it like that, but I played Street Fighter 4 a little bit, just
Back
a
in the
little
day,
bit,
yeah.
but it was with convincing, and it's because it just was never really okay. So like the first experience I had with fighting games like Street Fighter was at arcades, at pizza places. I didn't have anything like because I don't know, growing up in the 90s, that's kind of like where I had that. Yeah, exactly. So but nobody that I knew played the fighting games, and so my only experience was playing by myself until someone older than me and better than me kicked me off the machine.
That's
so that's not fun, right? And then I try out Street Fighter 4 because we're all into it, and Alex was very of the school of no, if I play at my height, you'll eventually rise to meet that
You'll
height.
learn today,
and
yeah.
I didn't, and it hurt.
You sank. You sank.
Tell him, tell him the Bradley story.
Oh yeah, we'll tell that. We'll save that for another episode.
Okay, well that's interesting because I don't really consider Super Smash Bros. A fighting game in that way.
Oh.
It's different.
Some people
That's
don't, some
it's a
people do.
brawler. It's like it's
That's
much
a political. You're wading into a political discussion.
I'm wading into things I don't even understand.
Don't open that box.
I guess when I'm thinking of fighting games, I'm thinking more of like a one-on-one with complicated controls.
And you don't like the feeling of getting stomped in those games.
Like when I'm learning, it's hard to just get smacked over and over and over again, right? Like it's different, like playing like a Souls type game because you do get smacked over and over by a computer, and you can take as much time as you need to learn it, right? But in fighting games, like it really is for me just like the big dog kicking off the little dog, no matter what. Like, and
consider me a computer because I'm not going anywhere, and neither are the other people in this room. So as much time as it takes for us to learn the stuff we want to learn, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, and I mean, like I'm so in. I'm so excited.
Well, let me ask you, what are your specific goals for this show?
I want to hang.
What does that mean? Yeah, explain.
I want to just be able to like if. At all these parties that I'm going to all the time.
Oh, the fighting game parties.
Where people are like, oh yeah, you guys want to just play some Street Fighter, all of us all together? I want to be able to be like, actually, you know what? Yeah, I will. I will play that because, I guess that's a made up scenario. I'm not at a whole lot of parties where people are like, let's all play Street Fighter.
That's because they don't exist.
But I just want to I want to get a respect for the game and a what is the word? Fluency in the controls.
Yes. It is a foreign language.
Yeah. I want to just be able to speak it a little bit and kind of just like figure out like, I can tell why it's fun. It's not like I'm looking for why this is fun. It's like I'm trying to figure out like, how do I interact
you can
with this?
conceptualize how it can be fun. You are not at the point where you can achieve that. You're trying to achieve that.
Yeah.
I can understand that. And hopefully we can help you get there. That's what we're going here. Yeah, I have here in my notes, we're going to help you teach the language. We're going to help you improve. And as far as hanging goes, Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be more than fine. Trust me. And that doesn't just go for you, Kellie. That goes for all of you at home too. If you've been in the dojo with us before, if you're a full-on fighting game veteran, you know, the guys that used to kick Kellie off the cabinet back in the day, or if you've never touched this game before, if you're interested, feel free to like play along with us, learn along with us. We're fucking doing this thing, man. This is it. Yeah, this is where we're beginning. And like, you know, like I said, we've done this show before, but never with someone who is so fresh to the genre as you, Kellie.
Green.
But also so like has the opinion of like, no, I don't like them, right? Everyone else we've done this with has been like, yeah, I dabble. To like, hell yeah. Never like, not for me. So this is going to be fun and exciting, man.
Yeah.
I think that it's important to challenge yourselves with things that you don't like. Especially when the stakes are low, you know? It's
okay. I want you to understand the two things you just said already put you miles ahead of 90% of everyone that's ever touched a fighting game.
Hey, yeah.
You just said like, hey man, I love to challenge myself and do things that are hard. Also, you were like, also, these games are low stakes. You just alienated yourself. And you're right about both. 100% right.
Honestly,
you just alienated yourself from our entire audience.
That is so good. Like, we're all improvisers, right? Like, that's like how the three of us know each other. Ted is the operator, but we all
I'm just a Klingon.
Yeah, he's a Klingon.
Can't get rid of me.
Dial 0 for Ted.
No, but real talk. Like, the reason the three of us know each other is because we all did improv together, and a lot of people talk to. I know Brett's probably like kind of in both Venn diagrams because people probably talk to him a lot about both, but people ask me about learning improv a lot. And what I always tell people is like the big thing you're going to learn is how to like contextualize failure. Mm-hmm. And then once you do that, you're like pretty much through. Like you're pretty much going to be good if you can be, or you're not ever going to be good. But the one thing you can learn is to let go of that potential for failure. And I feel like fighting games are similar, except the failure is like getting your ass beat. And it's like the feeling of, it's like that feeling of, I don't know, like in most video games when you get a you lose, it means you didn't win. Like you didn't finish, like you didn't play the game well. And I think here in fighting games, I think, you know, just going off what you said, like I think like this mindset is so much better than the mindset that so many people approach with, just because they see losing as like negative.
Yeah, you know, that's such a huge discussion, and we can't pull that open completely yet. But I agree with you for the most part. Yeah, like
we can pull it open later when I get discouraged and want to quit.
You want to save it for that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. We'll see if we reach it in this episode. Real talk, though, we really appreciate you being here, being a part of it. Thank you. We couldn't do it without you.
For real.
Fucking A, man. Let's get started. You chose a character you said you wanted to learn.
Oh yeah. No, I've got it on the brain already.
Oh,
you're holding yourself
doing versus? Should we do versus? Can
you do two-player controlled Dojo in this one?
In the practice? Yeah, of course. Let's do that. Yes. Don't worry, you'll have control.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Select a stage. Let's keep it simple for now.
Okay.
Righty.
Oh, yeah. Also, we should say, this game may change completely visually. We have no idea. I have no idea what the game will look like tomorrow.
I'm sure it'll look very similar. But yeah, we're filming this on the day that Akuma drops later tonight. Whoops.
Who is that on the right?
Of her?
Yeah.
DJ.
Why are you dressed like a Buki? No, I mean person like on the right of the screen.
Oh, Jamie.
He's like a drunk. He's like a drunk master guy.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Well,
cool.
I want to be Juri.
Yeah. Why did you want to be Juri?
Juri. I played her a little bit in Street Fighter 4, and I like her vibe. I like that she's mean. I like that she's evil. I like that she is like kind of cat-like. And
we know what you like now. We got you.
Yeah, you
Devil
know.
horns.
Don't be. Tell me this. We only have two colors right now. Which color you want?
Oh, black hair.
Got it.
She kind of looks like a Heartless.
That's real. Alrighty, so we're hopping into training mode. Shout outs to this game, man. I've played a lot of fighting games, and this game has one of the most robust training modes I've ever seen. We'll probably discover why over the course of the series, you know. Yeah, let's actually get you on controls. First of all, I probably need to turn off a lot of this shit. Maybe I should have done this first. It doesn't matter. We're okay. Don't worry. Yeah, frame meter off, command completion display, definitely I'll keep that off.
What percentage of time do you spend in this mode, Brett?
Like, of when I play?
When you're sitting down at Street Fighter, like, how often are you just sitting in training mode?
I could probably literally tell you Let me tell you a couple episodes. I'll tell you a couple episodes from now when I go back home and get my stats. But I'll let you know.
Okay.
Like, ask me again next time we record this.
Vibes.
Attack data off for now. I want to keep this. Oh, input history display. There we go. I just want it to look as simple as possible when we begin, right? And now we have to make sure that you can actually record things. Dummy controls, controlled by player 2. Don't worry, they're not calling you a dummy. Do you have access now? Can you move?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you move the D-pad? Can you move it all?
Oh, okay. Oh, that actually, you know what? That was one of my first Street Fighter questions.
Got it. Hold it, please. There's one last thing I want to do. I just want to look at your buttons to make sure that they're like the same as mine. So we're always talking about the same thing.
I hope they're right.
If they're not, like we'll get it. So heavy punch, heavy kick.
No one can see that, but I literally held up my controller because in my mind I was like, he wants to see my buttons on my controller.
Here you go.
Obviously, that's not
Kellie,
what you're
put
looking
the controller down. You're good. You're good.
Is that
He's
modded?
like, here you go.
Here, are my buttons the same?
How do I do it for you though? Maybe you have to. Will you press start? Are you able to press start? Damn, training mode. Here, press L1 for me. Great. Press L2.
Yes, I'm so good.
Press R1. Press R2. We're good. Perfect. Fucking perfect. Okay. What was your question about controls?
Oh yeah. Do you? Well, we're not on a stick. We're on a PlayStation controller.
Yeah, we're both using the same DS.
Is D-pad better for movement or does it not?
It's whatever
matter?
you like.
I feel like for me, I feel like maybe I want to try with the D-pad. I think it might help.
Do you know what I use?
What do you use?
What do you think I use?
I don't know. I assume you have the stick.
Oh no, I play on this all the time.
You do? Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna guess that you use D-pad because when I saw when you were asking about the buttons, I looked at your hand.
Cheater!
Your thumb was already on the D-pad.
Yeah,
No cheat. Observance.
Fair. Oh,
Highly observant.
You're very good at cheating.
Looking at your opponent's cheats.
Yeah, I use the D-pad just for control's sake. You want to stick with that for now and try it out?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, I feel like these opinions have changed a lot over like more recently. Like, I remember like the time when we did have fighting game parties all the time, like 10, 12 years ago.
Oh.
Like when we were all hanging out doing improv together and stuff. There was a lot of stick like envy going around. Like lots of people with sticks being big boys, pulling out their case and undoing their thing and having like nice buttons. And those people still exist. But would you say that the stick is like an old man's game now?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I would say that, like, yeah, older people tend to use it just because, like, it's, what we grew up using in the arcades. But I don't think there's anything to do with, like, it's correlation, not causation.
I'm sorry. Just the way they're waggling their legs at each other is just cracking my ass up.
We're never going to be able to play this character. It's over. We got to cancel the series. People can use whatever they want. There have been champions with every type of input device. But yeah, I think the average stick user is definitely older than the average pad user.
I think some people who are like, especially like older, like, and I say older, like me, like in my 30s, might be like, I don't want to buy a stick, so I don't want to do fighting games. And I feel like,
oh no, that's
people might not be aware how ubiquitous the pad has become.
People play fighting games on a DDR pad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
or that weird hitbox thing that's kind of neat too.
Oh, dude, you say that weird? That is like becoming more and more ubiquitous.
Oh yeah,
but that's besides the point. Here's something. So you know how to move in this game, right? Like
forward and back.
Yep, that's perfect.
And down.
Yeah, that's right. But something that like here's something I want to like just make aware to you very early that I think a lot of people eventually conceptualize on some level, but maybe not even a conscious level, and it might even take them a long time. So I want to make you aware of it. Fighting games are fucking weird for a lot of reasons. One of them is that like your movement, right, is tied to the same input device, the very same thing that you use to control and select certain moves, right? For example, why don't you press circle real quick, right? Why don't you walk towards me and press circle to hit me? Very different, right? So it's something that's just something to be aware of, that like your D-pad has two jobs.
Yeah.
It's to position you, but it's also to select, certain moves that you do as well.
like modify, yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does, yes.
Yeah.
Modify what other buttons do.
So just be aware going forward that you are going to have to be responsible for doing both at the same time at all times. Selecting the moves you want with the D-pad, but even more importantly maybe, putting yourself where you need to be at all times. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about walking real quick, right? Yeah. Hold forward to walk forward, hold back to walk back. Makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course you realize like that switches automatically if you're on the other side.
Oh, yeah?
Walking in this game, did you know every character has a different walk speed?
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
And most characters, if not all, will walk forward faster than they walk back. For example, here, meet me right here on this line. And I'm going to walk forward. You walk back, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're pushing.
Oh, wait, actually, here. From right here. Don't move. And you just walk back on the count of 3. Ready? Actually, we're gonna start this thing. We're gonna use this as a count off from now on. As soon as I land, start holding back.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm on that ass, right?
Oh, yeah. I feel like they got to be in a musical number together. I don't know. This is like the fact that we're Juri versus Juri is like doing things in my brain right now that I think would be fun.
I would agree with that.
We all have our sexual preferences, guys. Let's get over it and move on.
I would have fucked
Because I
Juri
just
too.
love the
Wait, I
fact
want
that
to
they're
fuck Juri
dancing.
too.
They're like
Hey, where we're
dance
going?
fighting together.
If
They're
there's
like
any
showing
character
off.
that would fuck herself,
Absolutely, she would.
Let's be honest.
There's no question there.
right?
Blanca.
Blanca is a pretty lady. Let's do the opposite. I'll jump and then you walk towards me. Cool?
All right, you got.
Walking me down.
She's like, come on, bitch.
She's so confident. Oh,
She really is.
If this was Blanca, he'd be like,
Ooh!
It's like Grease.
Let's play a quick game real quick. Huh?
Okay.
I want you to, whenever I walk forward, I want you to walk back. And when I stop, you stop.
All right.
And vice versa, too. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
Oh.
Good. Good.
Ah.
Yeah, it's kind of like just mirroring, same thing. Are you anticipating a little bit?
I don't know why, but I'm anticipating a jump scare. Yeah.
a jump scare.
Well, I just saw sometimes you would like, when I would start moving, you would start moving in the opposite direction. Are you like trying to like guess on some level which way I'm going to move? Is that what's up?
Yeah, I think so.
Try and, if you're late, you're late. Who gives a shit? Just try and react.
You got it.
Ready? Here we go. Very good. Excellent. Nice job.
Ooh,
Ooh.
a ballet.
Oops. Didn't mean to do
All
that.
right, so you failed. We're done. I'm just kidding. Okay, good job.
This.
it's a disqualification.
It's over. You can't.
Let's do one more little game. Let's say
Leg
we
waggle.
take one step forward. Yeah, that works. Memorize this space between us.
Okay. Like this? Here? This amount?
Sure.
Like
looking at the ruler
So
over
like, yeah, no, I'm looking at the 2 squares in the back.
Yeah.
2 squares
that works.
between our knees.
Okay. 2 squares between our knees.
2 squares between the knees. Those waggling knees.
I'm gonna move wherever I want. Kind of like what I was just doing. It is your job to try and maintain this distance between us.
Okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot. Very good.
Woo!
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Message received.
Juri doesn't like it when Juri gets into Juri space.
No.
Too close to my boxes.
Very good. Good eye. Good eye. Remember, it's okay. Don't anticipate. Just react and worry about the spacing. Good. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Is it weird that I like have empathy for why she kicked you? Kind of.
Why do you think she kicked me?
It's just like, was there time to kick?
Okay, I actually have a confession to make. In my spare time, I'm playing Sekiro, and I was trying to backdash.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Okay. So now I know what we have to help you unlearn. Jesus. She's like, how do I parry? There actually is a parry in this
Well,
game.
yeah, I was gonna say.
So yeah, that is a thing sometimes. Is controller or game control overlap.
Confusion.
So
Okay, that's fine.
that'll go away.
You did a good job there. let's move on. You clearly want to press some buttons. Let's press some fucking buttons. Are you aware that Street Fighter is kind of what they call a 6-button game?
Yes.
You are aware of that?
Yes.
Ted has a... Hey, Ted, from now on, just shout out when you have a question. You don't have to raise your hand.
That wasn't a question.
Oh, my nigga. He gave me the... Okay, got it. He gave me the 5 minutes.
How many minutes are left till the end of the episode?
Got it.
One quick question. Are we almost done?
He had no question. He's like, no, I just want to go home.
What does OTG mean?
Yeah, right? Oh, maybe we'll get there.
I know that one.
We're going to find out.
You know
She knows that one?
Yeah, it means over the ground.
Wow.
I told you. They've been gaslighting me.
Wow.
She just watches Elden Ring.
I actually do. I really like it.
So you're aware that this is 6 buttons, right?
Yes.
Do you know what those 6 buttons are?
Light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, light kick, medium kick, heavy kick.
You fucking nailed it, man.
Confusing because Juri's like very leggy, but yeah.
Yeah, sure. Her
leggy,
heavy
leggy.
punch is actually a kick.
Yeah.
Kind of weird, huh?
Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, it is. I didn't even notice.
So there are 6 buttons mainly, but like there's kind of 12 main buttons. Do you know how to access those other 6?
Well, is it like forward and back and, or is it?
So those things are usually what we call command normals. And I'm not even talking about that. That's something else entirely. Like, I remember we did medium kick, right?
Yeah.
And we also did forward medium kick. I'm not even talking about that.
Okay, yeah.
There's 12 or 6 other buttons. You know how to access them?
No.
You just crouch. So you hold down. They're completely different buttons. Try them out. Yeah. Jab. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
How high up it is.
Like, check
I like
that out. Yeah. Do the crouching heavy punch. Crouching R1.
Crouching heavy R1. Yeah.
And then do standing. Totally fucking different.
Oh, yeah. So it's higher. It's actually higher to be like.
And would you say it's more like
I love this
character based or like game mechanic based? What happens when you crouch to the moves?
Neither. It's just completely different. Like,
Every character just has their own shit, basically.
every character
Yeah.
has 6 main normals, or 12 main
Right,
normals,
right.
if you will. So yeah, you get the idea, right? Like, crouching normals are different.
Yeah.
You can access them just by holding down.
Well, like for example, in Mortal Kombat, like you crouch, you press heavy punch, you do an uppercut.
Oh, you're asking, like, are there any universal things?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain stuff that works like that, usually. Let's talk about one of them, actually. But hold on, before we do that, why is... Somehow my gut turned my phone brightness all the way down. So let's talk about the buttons real quick. Do you understand, like, not the purpose behind the buttons, but, like, why there exist...
Like why
Lights,
press a light
mediums,
versus
and
a heavy?
heavies.
Yeah.
So, yes. It's
okay.
the speed at which the move comes out
Yeah, that's real, versus...
the other person.
I guess what I'm saying... You're right. Versus the bad guy over
Versus
there.
the bad guy.
What I'm saying is, which ones are the speediest?
Like the lights, right?
Absolutely.
They connect the quickest
So then my question is, if those are the quickest, why would you ever do a heavy?
because it does more damage.
Great, absolutely.
Okay,
More so
great.
than that too. Heavies tend to reach further. Like,
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Like,
yeah.
press jab from where you are. Press light punch rather. That's not hitting me, but now press heavy kick or whatever. Yeah, like, big difference, right?
Yeah.
Also, lights tend to be safer. Do you know what I mean by safer?
So buzzword punishable is coming. into
Whoa!
mind.
Well, I don't know where you got that, but
Buzzword.
yeah,
The buzzwords.
yeah,
That's accurate.
yeah, kind of,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Ish.
So, for example, there are certain moves on block. Like, if I do this to you and you hold, well, actually, here, never mind. Here, you press, like, a move on me. Any move. Right, you can do that on me. If I block that, as long as you're keeping yourself safe, like, and blocking after that, there's nothing I can do to mess you up. Right? But if you were to press a different type of button, let's say crouching heavy kick, try that. No matter what
Punish.
you did after that, like, I could fuck you up. So certain moves on block are going to be safer than others.
They leave you open. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And those light moves tend to be safer than the heavier ones. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, let's play another little game real quick. I'm just going to call out a button and you press it.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Medium punch. Ah, okay.
No, that was
we're
kick.
good.
It was
Try
kick
again.
already.
Yep. How about crouching medium kick? Yeah. How about heavy kick? How about crouching light punch? How about light kick? Okay. How about heavy punch? Light punch? Medium kick? Light kick? Heavy kick? Crouching medium punch? Standing heavy punch? You're getting it. Great. The game is never going to ask you to do silly shit like that.
That's okay. You know, it was funny because I could feel myself getting faster at it, and then I felt when my brain short-circuited.
Right. So you're going to be perfectly fine. But yeah, I think you know where everything is now. You're good to go. Okay. Let's talk about one of those moves specifically that we were using before. Let's talk about crouching heavy kick. Yeah.
I like that.
Why do you like it?
Because it knocks people down.
Why does it feel good to knock someone down?
Because it is...
Because we're insecure, and when we knock people down, it brings us up, right?
Oh,
No,
well,
just messing with
you know, I mean, like,
Bullying
I
for
was going to say, I didn't think of it like that, but, like, maybe it does speak to a larger...
No, real talk. Real talk. Why do you think it makes you feel good to land that? Go ahead. Try it.
Well, yeah, because it, like, feels good to, like, watch them go down, because it feels... You know what? It feels safe, maybe? It feels... Because they have to get up now.
So, look at their feet. Look at their feet.
I know, it's so funny. I can't stop watching it. I'm telling you, I'm trying to concentrate,
She's
but
got
it's
a lot
making me
of-
laugh how they're doing a thumb war with their knees.
She's got a lot of bulk in those thighs, too.
She really
in this
does,
game.
yeah.
I feel like most of that is like air.
It's like a thumb war. It makes me think of a thumb war. Like, what are
those
the
graphics. If you ever want to say that the graphics in Street Fighter 4 look like the graphics in Street Fighter 5 looks like the graphics in Street Fighter 6, look at the inside of Juri's thighs through all three of those games.
I think most people tried.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes you feel safe. I want you to elaborate on that. What do you mean by safe?
Right, so I'm down, I'm sweeping,
Yes.
she's down, I have some time before you get up.
Dude, good job. Very good intuition. That's exactly what it gives you. That knockdown state. For example, hit me with a crouching medium kick. No knockdown. Significantly less time, right? Hit me with a crouching heavy kick. Very nice. So yeah, this is a powerful tool we call it a sweep. For crouching heavy kicks, call it a sweep.
Sweet.
Does great damage because it's a heavy button, right? Hit it again, check the damage. It's good shit.
And the game notices
It's like,
too.
hit
Yeah.
a crouching light kick by comparison.
Oops.
That's fine. But you see the difference, right?
Yeah.
It reaches far. Look how far you can hit with it. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
that was farther than I expected.
Knocks them down, and yeah, it's great. So it's understandable why that would feel kind of powerful, right? Let's play a game real quick.
Yay!
Here's what we're gonna do. You can move back and forth. Here are your tools. You can move left and right as much as you want, and you can sweep as much as you want.
Okay.
Let's just
That's
see.
been and nothing else, right?
Yeah,
All
actually,
right.
I think something we can do. Vitality gauge. Standard. Nice. So now if I sweep you and we're in training mode, but your health won't come back. Perfect.
okay.
Let's see who wins.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweep attacks.
Yep. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Oops, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
That's cheating. I'm not hitting it right.
You're fine. Yeah, just remember to hold down when you do it. Oh, you got me. Got me. Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Oops. Okay. Can I jump over you?
Nope.
Okay.
Why did you ask that?
Because I'm in a corner.
You don't want to be in a corner?
No.
Why?
Because nobody puts baby in the corner.
I want you to hold on to that feeling.
Nobody puts Kellie in the corner.
I
Nobody puts
want you
Juri
to
in the corner.
hold on to that feeling. You don't want to be in the corner. I'm gonna let you out of the corner. Great. Oh. Okay. Nice. What now? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, double.
Oh!
Well, that's interesting.
Nice job. Gotcha, baby.
Oh no, I'm sorry again.
No, you're fine. Nice job.
I forget why.
Yeah.
What does that sound effect mean when
Which
it's
one?
the chains? It sounds like chains almost. Chain.
I'm not sure what you're hearing.
I think he
It
means
happened
like,
when you both countered each other.
I think he means
but
like
it
a
happened again.
like a hard like a.
It might be happening
Crush
for
counter,
counter hit.
yeah.
I'm not sure. Let me know when you hear it again.
So yeah, what happened there? Like we both hit it at exactly the same time.
Yep.
That's
All
pretty
that
cool.
matters.
That's pretty cool.
Let's do one more time. Cool.
Okay, yeah.
It's almost
Sorry,
like a
sorry.
cash register noise.
Let's see how this goes. Oh. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh,
You're not allowed. Feels like something's missing, right?
yes.
But you already did it, right? So, yeah. I'm holding back. I can't do anything. I'm holding forward.
There, I heard it.
Yeah, there it was. I heard that too.
You know what it was? It was the meter filling.
Meter filling.
Which meter?
Critical.
Oh, I thought we were already full.
When it hit, that was the sound
CA?
again, right? It hit when you got the critical art on your meter.
Oh, when I hit 25%. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. You get access to one more extra special move when you hit 25% life.
Okay, so what I learned in that last thing
God bless you. Yeah, please.
is that can be chained in a way that I have to figure out a different way to get away from that and get out of that.
You mean when I'm the one knocking you down, you got to figure out a way to get out of that situation.
Yeah, because it looks like you can just kind of do it over and over and over again. I wanted to do something like either like hit back or back dash or jump it again.
Yeah, and we don't have those tools yet.
Yeah.
You want to try jumping?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, here, try it.
Oh.
Damn it.
So are you like?
Okay, so that doesn't work very well.
So would you say you're like really good at understanding the rhythm of that attack?
No. The rhythm isn't that hard. Specifically, what I'm trying to get at is this. It's a question. Knowing what we both know now about this move, like it seems like we've both figured out, like, oh shit, I could just keep sweeping. Does it seem like a fun game to play still?
I mean, like, no.
Good. Absolutely not, right? Because it seems like the first person here, knock me down. I'm gonna try and get out.
Oh, and I don't even really have to be all that good with my timing.
Yeah, because even if I try to like do it to you, oh, you fucked up. But look. If you just time your shit right, go ahead, keep going. If you time your shit right, I can't do mine.
There it was, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. Do people play like that online?
Oh yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because there's a very easy answer for this. You already found it. You know what the answer is?
No.
Great. Let's
It's more obvious than you think. I think.
yeah, but I think we're gonna have to cover it next time.
Well, block.
Yeah, it's blocked.
Oh, okay.
We'll cover it and more next time, but we ran out of time. So here's what I want to do.
Blocking. Blocking.
But I wouldn't have allowed you to. Because, I think what's most important is that we took this opportunity to learn, like, there are times like that. I'm glad you asked that question. Like, do people just do this online? When you strip yourself of all of the options that could potentially overwhelm you, and you're like, I have this one option. When you find that one option, like, damn, this option is fucking tight. It works, right? And you go, can't beat this, right? And you're like, of course you can. Here's another option. You're like, oh, right. You know what I mean? So
there was that one bot, that Tekken bot
I heard about
that like went up the ladder. Just was it like heavy kick?
It's just spamming one kick button. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything today?
Yeah.
I want to hear about just what you learned.
Okay, what I learned today. That I need to give, like in Street Fighter in general, I need to keep space. I need to keep. I think I need to keep more space than I would instinctually want to.
You're saying like instinctually you want to be real close?
I want to get up in there. I want to get up
okay.
in close. But I see that I see that it's probably better to keep that space.
You think so? Okay, we'll see.
Well, at least for now.
What were you surprised by?
What was I surprised by? Surprise, guys. Not. There's nothing that blew my mind. But,
Fair enough.
But yeah, I think that already I can see the seeds of reaction is much more important than pressure.
Oh, reaction is much more important than pressure. Fair enough. Okay.
I think if we're talking about, I don't know why I'm comparing a lot in my mind, like From Software games to these fighting games, but I think it's because
it's a good comparison.
It's not a bad comparison.
I think it's because like those kinds of games you have to watch. You can't just go in there and just brute force it. You have to watch
For the FromSoft games.
Yeah, and probably for this too.
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm going to give you your homework, and that same goes for you guys at home, but first we need to plug patreon.com/superbeardbros. It's the
great website.
It really is.
That's the reason we can do this show, though. Real talk.
That's super real. The only reason this show you're seeing it is because people are spending $10 a month to help us keep our lights on. So if you want to see more of this show and everything else we do super fucking early, it's over at patreon.com/superbeardbros. Thank you. Here's your homework. Kellie, as well as everybody else, I want you to remember that game we played where we basically maintain the spacing. Like if one person moves, you got to maintain that space. Everybody go home and play that for a while. Just play a couple of fucking rounds of that and maintain a space. And when you do it, pick a different space. So for example, we could do it hold on, don't move. We could do it this is the new space.
Ooh.
Right? Don't move. This is the new space. So if I move, you can do this, or if I do this, you can do that. Or pause, don't move. This is the new space. Right? So we could play it like that. Good. You know what I mean? Play a few rounds of that. Work on your spacing. It's real fundamental. We'll see you next time on Super Beard Bros presents the Dojo. Lots more different shit. Thank you, everybody.